This is by way of saying that the leadership team is a fractal of the organization. For those of you that don't know, a fractal is a mathematical concept. The idea is that you repeat the same structure at different levels of scale, essentially. So here I have a triangle. By the way, I didn't know this was the Kess logo when I made this thing, but I feel very proud of myself for having a red triangle here. So we have one triangle. We have a triangle of triangles, a triangle of triangle of triangles, a triangle of triangles, and so forth, right? It gets bigger. So you get the idea that if we get the one small fractal right, we stand a much, much better chance of building a functional organization, or let's say, changing an organization to operate in new ways. So this is the first time I've quoted myself in a slide. I'm not saying this is Gower's law yet, but maybe, hopefully. But I've not heard anybody say this in exactly the way that I like to see it said, and this is what I'm saying. Leadership teams that have difficulty working together will inevitably produce organizations that are siloed and unable to coordinate effectively. So to create an innovative and collaborative organizations, you start by building a high-functioning leadership team. We need to start with building a high-functioning leadership team. So let's talk about teamwork a little bit. Let's talk about what a team is and how to build a good team. First off, team is not a noun. I don't put a group of people together and they are suddenly magically, okay, you're a team, go. That team has to develop over time. And if a team ever changes, you take it back to square one and you have to develop it again. So the best teams tend to be stable over time. You probably want to have some new ideas coming in, some influx of ideas, but you probably want a team to be somewhat stable over time. And also, you want people to know they're part of the team. Because sometimes I won't talk about my clients now, but I have worked with organizations where I say, who's the leadership team? And they're like, we don't know. You know, like, maybe this person, because the team is not necessarily a team. You have the leader, and you have their direct reports, and maybe they're a team, maybe they're not a team, but they're not quite behaving a team. I'll also say that teamwork involves both IQ, the intelligence of the team. These are the visible portions of the team, things like membership, practices, tools, mission, stuff that's really easy to explain. But the emotionality of the team is actually where I think all of the magic happens, both dark magic and light magic. Where the good stuff happens and the bad stuff happens is often in the emotionality of the team. We think it's in the structure, but it really is happening on this sort of, let's call it pre-conscious level, or maybe we're conscious of it, but we don't know what to do about it. But this emotional level, because humans, let's face it, we're emotion.